Okay, let's go and find Brian Jones, and it's just started raining. My taxi driver kept playing Beyonce old single. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. That's going to be stuck in my head now all day. But you know Brian Jones from the Rolling Stones. I only know one song off the top of my head, and that's Jumping Jack Flash. And Brian Jones didn't write that. Brian Jones founded the Rolling Stones, but he and Mick Jagger got into a bit of an argument. Mick Jagger says Brian Jones was very argumentative and he got a lot of people chasing him. Which makes sense because his own children think that Brian Jones was murdered. I think he was 27. One day they found him at the bottom of his swimming pool. Brian Jones's grave. They found him at the bottom of his swimming pool. But what you have to understand is that the coroner, when he performed the autopsy, he found that Brian's heart was very enlarged with all the drink and drugs he'd been doing over the years. I'm not judging the man, I'm only telling you what happened. So, if your heart's that enlarged and like an 80-year-old man's, yes, you am 27, but even something as strenuous as in swimming, you might just have a heart attack. And well, the coroner said he drowned. Maybe it was drink. Maybe it was the 10,000 drinks he'd had before that, but that's rock and roll. I've never actually been here before, so I've only watched some YouTube videos. But hopefully I'll find him first time. Jumping Jack Flash is gas, gas, gas. Drive on the left. Here we go. Find the Grave says there's 15 famous people in here. Some are VC soldiers. There's an explorer from Australia. But as of right now, I'm just here to see. I can hear you, birdie, I can hear you. As of right now, I'm just here to see Brian Jones. He should be over here. There's my first critique. That's probably Crow for you should have done more research for your videos. But Brian Jones was the founder of the Rolling Stones. And then he fell out with his bandmates. And Mick Jagger says, look, I'm going to fire you. You can make it known to the public. You know, you can put out a nice letter saying, oh, we've gone our separate ways, you know. We're not going to come out and just say we've sacked you. But Mick Jagger used to turn his speakers off during the recording sessions. This is all according to Wikipedia, because Brian was on so much drugs and drink that what he was bringing to the table was quite, well, not up to the Rolling Stone standard. And they would argue, and then they had an North American tour coming up, and Mick Jagger just says, look, you have to go. We're going to go our separate ways. And then sadly, he passed away. It's a nice chapel. He's just here. I'm a Rolling Stone. might have got that a bit wrong. Hang on. Hang on. This stone's got to roll a bit further. There he is, Brian Jones. Hello, Brian. I thought I'd come and see you. In affectionate remembrance of Brian Jones, born 28th of February 1942, died 3rd of July 1969, 1st of 6. That's no age.